is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight, we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. This defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, bring towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards. It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown!
Rashad Bateman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Swim. 2-2.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Say, bro, the game lagged on you.
Sticking with Walker on
That bitch ain't gonna let me pick a play, so I'm gonna let you pick one. That's why I declined that shit.
About 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He must got his mic on you.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Yup.
Murray now. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. A nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Wow.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 53 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Murray going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Green.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And his throw is incomplete. The Seahawks at 7-2 here on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Green.
Throwing again, Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Smith and Jigba. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball is out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived to the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
That was a good-ass play. That was a monster
Not
play.
quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try for the first one.
You know I was covered in that
He's able
hole.
to get it down to the 2-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
I was trying to think Kenneth Walker back to
Out of the gun, here's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running
Man,
stride
that
for
man gonna
stride
be an
with
80
him.
overall in the
That's
first
good
team
coverage, and it
all
led to an
for
incompletion.
From the gun, Murray. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The pass rush has been a real strength of late, to get after the quarterback.
Dominant.
Absolutely 4 sacks last
You better
week.
than
That's
nigga on the other
first
side. They got a
one in
bully.
particular you've seen from them or on film.
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also with offensive linemen to keep everyone in and mass protect. They know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. McPherson's kick is good. They will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So no
You making
problems
too
at
much
all on
fucking
that one.
noise. I
And,
wouldn't tell you nothing
virtually
about
no
spinning
wind.
around and
This
shit.
is
You
a
wouldn't be fucking
kicker's
hollering.
dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this
Tell us you
case,
spinning
the
around
defense held out
loud as
and it
hell.
forced the field goal.
You get your ass whooping. With no Tony. That's what he needs, huh?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. There he goes, right side. Jonathan Taylor.
Oh my God.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
It is normal, bro. I do this every day. They need to
Tucker
let
now
me
to
in,
around the
bro. I'm trying to make
40.
that money off.
And it's 21-3.
Well, fuck, you can't hear me always because he's so loud. Now you won't be over talking to everybody.
Tucker now to kick it away
That
following
nigga
the
says, nigga
touchdown.
L. Nigga, as soon as a nigga get on the scoreboard feeling good, he busts 80 all on like
Back
it's normal.
here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
It is normal though.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion of how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get
Oh,
into the
boy,
end zone and
hell,
get that
bro.
momentum. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him
Yeah,
maybe
Kyle
a yard,
Hamilton, the monitor.
and it'll be second down. Now we're at the 41,
Yeah, bro, nigga,
second
the
and
monitor,
9.
bro. Yo,
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Going deep for
Right.
Walker. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another
bro.
one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play
I
successfully,
would go play in the Madden
you gotta
League, but I'm
make
not
sure
gonna
that
leave y'all
everyone
alone.
is doing their part. You
That's
actually
why I
have to
sharpen my
sell
iron
this
there.
play. You got to sell the play action. Otherwise,
Y'all
when
is
you
my,
stop
we grew
without
up
running back,
together.
you just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Y'all is my style.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Reality.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set and just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be
Yeah, bro, they down bad. I could have been making so much money off of them niggas. Me or Miguel, they kicked both us out of them, but
here's the
like,
Seattle
that's crazy,
offense
bro.
ready to get this drive underway. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless They can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's ridiculous.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy,
Yup.
he rifled one in there on that one.
I'm about to say that nigga speed ain't even high. That nigga 89 speed. Ain't like he a speed demon or number, man. He covers so much ground, bro. It's ridiculous.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Nah, I think
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
Stop.
That would have
Don't
been a
touch
first
that.
down. Instead,
Stop.
you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Oh, you talking about a nigga with a whole hat? Nigga that used to work construction. Nigga that's stupid. That nigga be laying a hat on niggas. No cap. That's Ray Lewis Jr.
They'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And not
No
much
cap,
there
bro.
to get it up only to about the
That nigga, that's a problem, boy.
Adams,
But man, I was talking about this earlier, bro. The other day, I think it was yesterday. We were Madden 19 when Raekwon Smith first got on Madden. After every first, second season, bro, he'd be a Hall of Fame player, bro. They projected this nigga to be a great, and he ended up being great. I can't believe it. I knew he was good, but I didn't think he could be this good, especially once he got with the Ravens, some actual, competent players. What happened? What he did?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter
You know
number
what
3.
you're doing.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
You know
Gold.
what you're doing with it. Taking it to the top, boo-boo. All the way to the top. Go for the money.
The Seahawks trailing, but
That's
they
crazy.
will
I would
have
never be able to hold him
possession
like
first
this
here as we
in a
resume
couple
action
years.
in the 3rd quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard
Look at him. He won't listen to what you call it. Boost's gonna be a gamer, man, for real. Gonna be better than Daddy, boo-boo? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown. Here, they need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone,
Yeah, bro.
and do it again
You
multiple
gotta
times in order to have a chance to win this game.
I was thinking that in my head, like, Lord, I got through that shit.
And they're leaving pressure too much. Down he goes.
See, bro, that shit was funny. I was like, damn, I got through that shit. I was trying to catch it. I was trying to get some.
Murray now to throw. So no gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You about to say something, man.
Because they forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Looking up to the lights, and he muffs it.
They don't want.
So not only do they get the fumble recovery,
Then you see how glitchy it was, and you won't let me try to pick it up. They need to work on that.
To not just make the play, but turn it into something big. That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
This defense is just
That
flat
nigga
getting
been
after
doing
it. They
that
have not
shit,
given up
bro.
much of anything in the run game.
He do
Case
play
in
like
point right
Jared
there.
Allen.
A big
Yeah,
play
he do.
forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Niggas forgot about Jared Allen. That nigga was a problem.
Now Murray. Flushed out, under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. McPherson's kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. So
I forgot I was playing at home. He did that?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now Jackson on 1st down. Now he'll escape to his left.
Oh,
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
that was crazy.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time. Any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Hey, I thought I had to think about what he said for a split second. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Instead of Seahawks, like he died when he made the noise. When you make a play, yeah, they you get a turnover.
Here's the Seattle
Nigga said
offense
that
ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, Murray has it knocked out. One of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Murray's this throw finds Smith and Jigba. A gain of 8 there on the play.
He always
and it's going to
around.
be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. The Seahawks on
That nigga got universal coverage, bro. To get that boy X-Factor and everything.
This is 3rd and 14. Throw out wide to Walker.
And I got unfreakable on him too, bro. So yeah,
but that is
you
still
know, we able
well
to shake that
short of
nigga.
what he needed. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
You on a bye week?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start the drive here with an end around. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the
what that nigga was, y'all remember that white boy that was a receiver that was like 6'8"?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to
What's that dude? Y'all remember the white boy used to play for the Jags was a receiver? He was like tall as a motherfucker. Yeah, he ain't paying out though.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The Gilbert shot, yeah. He should have converted Gilbert tag, yeah.
That one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the option, here's Taylor. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 2 yards on the pickup there.
It looks like it's supposed to work, bro.
Here's
Murray. It'll work again. That's my fault.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hammond. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Cook now off the read option. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
I'll be right here in my
Many
spot
different ways
with a
to
little more
create
cash
space,
than
but
I
on
already
that
got.
play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here caught by
Oh,
Mims.
move. I tried to dive and get the free
Just
bit.
a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now first and goal. Walker is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
It did big.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, as this gets him back within a touchdown.
Oh, big, stop. Wait.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes.
One of y'all that London is green.
They felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Running left, Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Good game, boy.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Unfortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Ravens, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.